Guess what day it is?
It's Tuesday.
Tuesday. Time for Tupperware Tips with Beth and Margaret. Okay, we got something for you today. We're going to make slaw. And we're going to use several of the Tupperware items. First of all, let's see. We have our cabbage. And I have it in the old lettuce keeper.
Yeah, keeps cabbage good.
Yes, it does. Okay. And we're going to take this out. And my hands are clean. And we'll move this out of the way. Now, we're going to use... Do you ever get these little black spots on your cabbage? I always cut those out. I don't like any black in my cabbage.
No.
Just doesn't look good.
And this is the Tupperware paring knife.
Yes, it is. And these knives are sharp.
Yes, they are.
I'm going to tell you right up front, it is sharp. Beth cut her finger. Okay. Now, I'm going to cut it in little sections because we're going to put it in our Power Chef system.
This is the first time I've seen it, okay?
Now, those blades are extremely sharp.
Good. I'm gonna
They're sharper than these knives.
I'll let you
So
play
maybe
with
Beth better not do it.
No, I'm going to stay away from it, y'all.
Okay, now with my cabbage, I never use this core because you're going to have bitter slaw. I don't like bitter slaw. So, it may look like I'm wasting a lot.
Looks like a cabbage steak to me.
Cabbage steak, go ahead. We'll set that aside and you can do that.
Oh, yeah.
Then I cut it into little smaller portions, little my vocabulary. Smaller portions. And because these will make it easier to fit into the chopper. Okay, now, this is the chopper. The blades come with a blade guard. Very easy to take off. You just flip this switch, pull it up, and there it is. Don't touch them. I'm telling you, they are sharp. You just insert it, I'll show you, into the bottom here. There's a little peg, and you put it down here. Now, I'll take the cabbage, and I just kind of flake it up so we don't get it stuck in there, because sometimes these do stick, and it makes it a little harder pull. But I do a little bit at a time. And let's see. Alright, and I've got it filled up about like here. Now there's a little notch here and a little notch in this middle piece. And you just make sure it's placed on here. And you click it down and lock it. Now, there's this little pull string. And I don't have it on here right. And see, you've got things you can figure out how to get them on and not. There. Now, let's see if I can put this down a little bit so you can see the blades going. Alright, sometimes it's a little slow. See, I've got one that I'm going to have to move a little bit.
Okay.
Because the blades are so sharp, they stick right in on these, whatever you put in here. Okay? Okay, I don't have it right. See, I make mistakes. We all make mistakes, but we got to learn as we go. Let me take a few more out.
There's a piece of cabbage underneath this blade.
Yes, so let's take the blades out like this. Let me dump these out and put them back in. Right.
See? You're not the only ones.
So don't feel bad if you're like, wait a minute, I can't, you make it look so easy.
No, we're letting you see
I'm
it.
good at making it look hard. Okay, but it's not this hard. It really isn't. But I like to be able to show you the little problems and quirks that you'll have. And we'll get it on here. There we go. Now watch this.
That's pretty fine.
I like my slaw with small little grains. So we just keep adding this in till we get all of our cabbage cut up. And you'll be able to feel where this,
right,
when it's connected. I'd have got one home again. Let's see. I see where it is too. That one. And see these blades, like I said, they're so sharp. They will cut right into a big hunk.
Yeah.
So you sometimes have to do this.
I see the hunk.
I see it right there.
Uh-huh.
This one.
There's a nice hunk. There you go.
And sliced right into it.
It sure did.
Okay.
I'm about to get it.
I'm about to hit her.
I'm sitting here looking at it do it. And I'm going to get slapped upside the head.
All right.
There you go.
There we go. Do not like to touch anywhere near the blades. Okay, let's try it again. And it may seem like a slow process, but you're saving electricity.
Yes, you are. And if you're out camping or something, guess what?
That's right.
You don't have to have electricity. You can take this with you. If you're out in your yard and you don't want to run back in the house and everything, guess what? There you go.
There you go. All right, let's get this away from the bottom here.
Yeah.
So I can get the blades back in. And make sure you don't cut yourself, because it's going to hurt. Okay.
See, you play with that all you want to. I ain't mind it.
See,
I know me.
I'm trying to do this quickly, and of course it doesn't want to do it quickly. Yep, that's going to be a hump. But this saves electricity.
And if you're in inconvenient places.
Right.
You know?
You can take this with you on the go.
Right.
And if you don't have any electricity where you're going, you still...
Yeah. And you know, when you go to the park with the kids, or you're going to fix hot dogs or something, you know, because some parks do have a little grill and stuff. Well, perfect. You take this, you know, and you can make everything fresh while the kids are playing.
There we go.
Here's that arm, too.
Yes, it does. Now, the reason it's taking so many pulls is because of the texture that I'm trying to get from my slaw. And that's my texture. Now, I'm going to take this large jumbo, that's a ball, and I'm going to do this. I'm going to dump it down in here. Where's my spatula? Oh, hold on. I left my spatula over here.
Now, right back.
This is our silicone spatula, which they've replaced this with a new one. But this one works great, and the new one's going to work even better. I want you to see how it scrapes. Do you see how clear? It gets everything off the sides. And I'm just going to dump this down in here. It fits into the grooves. You see that? It's getting all of my cabbage into the bowl. Now, I'm going to do a little bit more, finish this up, and we will have where we can mix our slaw. Now these big hunks, now that's what's hard in catching, the thicker pieces, so let's just do them like this. Okay. And I'm just dropping cabbage everywhere. Okay, let's see.
That's okay, I got a brain.
Okay. Okay, now, one more time. Whoops, I dropped a piece in the middle. And we just fit it on the groove. Okay, you hear it click? Now, I'll set it a little closer to me now that I've got room here. And it's really fun. It's not hard at all to pull it. Let's check my texture. Perfect again. Okay. Just drop it off. We'll set that aside. And we're going to put this into our bowl. Scrape everything, get every little bit we can. So that we can make my slaw. Everybody loves my slaw.
I'll see.
And Beth says she's the tester. Okay. We're going to set this over in the sink to get it out of the way so we don't cut ourselves.
Right.
Thank you so
Put the
much.
top on.
There we go. And the knife. Be careful, Beth. Now, I'm going to show you a tip that I learned just yesterday. Now, when you're going to mix the slaw up, what are you going to do with your spatula? Watch this, Beth. You've got to see this.
All right, okay. I'm trying to. Oh.
These handles are great for gripping your bowl, but they're also for setting your spatula.
Oh, that is awesome. I love that.
Isn't that wonderful?
Yeah.
I learned that just yesterday. Okay, now, my recipe for slaw is up here. So, this is what I'm going to do. Yeah, I need a spoon for the mayonnaise.
Okay.
We're going to take vinegar, and I could be using our Tupperware measurements, but this is how I measure the vinegar that goes into the slaw. Get about a half of a cap and pour it into the middle of the slaw. The cabbage. Then we're going to take salt and pepper, and look, she's got the mini salt and pepper shakers. And look, if you book a party, you can get these for free just for booking the party. Doesn't even have to be a great successful party, just for booking one. So I'm just going to salt, and I didn't measure. I'm sorry, I don't measure when I'm doing this. It's just, I've done it so many times, and just shake it out.
At least you shake it.
And it depends.
Okay.
Yeah, it depends on how much pepper you want. I like a little pop to my slaw. So now we're going to mix this up. And excuse me.
Bless you.
Oh, thank you.
Pepper went up your nose.
Oh, pepper. And I did do that into my sleeve, so don't worry. Now, Duke's mayonnaise. I'm sorry. I know we shouldn't do name brands, but
They ain't gonna be
if
nothing
you want the
Duke's
flavor to
without.
be good, you need Duke's mayonnaise. Now, I don't measure really. I just put heaping spoonfuls. 1, 2 to begin with. The more mayonnaise you put, the soupier it's going to be. You're going to have more of the soupy. And French's mustard. Okay, and just a little bit of mustard. Don't want too much. And then we just mix it all. Oh yes, sugar. Let me get all this in and I'll put the sugar. I do add a little bit of sugar. It adds a little bit. Now, a lot of people don't, but
I do.
Most people do. It just gives it a little better flavor.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, sugar?
Yeah.
I'd say it's probably about a 1/4 cup, maybe. That's good.
Mm-hmm.
And then we stir it all together. Now, what I really love is if you get the really green cabbage. That makes a beautiful, beautiful coleslaw. Okay. Now I have to taste this. I think that's the right texture of that. Let's see. Let me put my spatula there out of the way. Now let's taste it. Touch more sugar.
Okay.
Touch more, little smidgen of vinegar.
Okay.
So I'd say
Half a cup.
about a 1/2 cup.
About a 1/2 cup sugar.
We need a little more vinegar. Just a touch. And then we'll stir it up. And now we'll taste it again and see what we get. And I'm not going to put the spoon back in there. I'm just going to drop me some on there. There we go. Touch of mustard.
Okay.
See, this is what happens when you touch. Just a squirt, little bitty squirt. And then we're going to have some good slaw. All right, Beth, get you a spoon and taste it. See what you think.
All right. Now, I'm the Slaw person here. Oh. It don't work when you move the bowl.
No, it doesn't.
That's okay.
I'm going to have to mop our floor. Salt.
No, I'd put more sugar.
More sugar. Okay, well, I dropped this. I got to get another spatula. All right, where's your spatula?
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh, there it is. Or a spoon, doesn't matter. That'll do it. Okay, touch more sugar. So let's just say 3/4 cup, right?
Yeah.
All together.
Maybe a touch more mayonnaise. Not much. Got a good flavor though.
I'm making a mess.
I know. I noticed.
You did. Okay. Now, I had written down the recipe for this slaw a while back because I measured it out. And if I find that, I'll post that along with it. I'll post it on my page and let Beth post it on her page.
I want to mix it up.
I wasn't doing it right.
No, she wasn't. Because she had stuff on the side, and you got to get all the way down
Yes,
in there.
because I didn't have my regular spatula.
And make sure it's good mixed up.
Good and mixed up. Then we taste.
Yes. Okay. And, okay, Margaret.
A little for me.
Mm-hmm.
Good. That's it.
Let's see here. I will see. Okay, I'm getting ready to make me a slaw sandwich.
Okay, that's how we make slaw. So, just remember our little chip, this little hole right here, the handle.
Mm-hmm.
Great for putting your spatula down to the side.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now, what other chips do we have?
I don't know.
I can't think of any other chips we've got,
Not
but
today.
make you some slaw. Get ready for those cookouts because the weather's been beautiful.
Yes.
So we can have hot dogs and slaw, hamburgers and slaw,
Yes.
fish and slaw.
Yeah.
This is delicious with fish. Perfect side dish. That's bad for today.
That's it.
All right, we'll catch y'all next Tuesday.
Yep.
And we'll see what we can come up with by then.
Yep. Getting ready to have some slaw.
We'll have slaw.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
Bye.